So I received an inquiry last week regarding a Nevis cryptocurrency license, and then I Googled it, and I actually saw people selling it, but there's in fact nothing to sell because it doesn't exist. So I've been on Nevis for a long time. I've found Nevis to be a sort of crypto utopia, not because it had tacitly approved or had legislation for cryptocurrency, but because it just was agnostic to cryptocurrency. And 2-3 years ago, before there was widespread cryptocurrency-based legislation in different countries, that was about as good as you were going to get, right? But they've now passed the virtual asset bill, which legalizes cryptocurrency within St. Kitts and Nevis, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, which is a great start. And it sets the framework for a Nevis cryptocurrency license, which, while the bill has passed, has not been implemented, right? And just like in the United States, when you pass a bill, there's implementing regulations, right? If you think of like our securities laws, how they work, you have the Securities Act, and then you have Regulation D promulgated under the Securities Act, which are the implementing regulations, which are passed or created by the agency that has oversight for that particular license. So what's happened in Nevis is that while the bill has passed, and I've read it, and it calls for registration, which I view to be more of just a licensure process, not like a registration like money service business registration is here in the U.S., but it has regulation related to cryptocurrency, what would logically be OTC trading, and crypto exchanges, and the ICOs, right? And so that regulation is forthcoming, but hasn't actually been promulgated as of today, right? So I would say if you're looking for the VC and cryptocurrency license, you'll have to wait because it doesn't exist, and it would be forthcoming, much like Antigua, right? What the bill mirrors exactly what you see happening in Antigua, which is piloted by Calvin Ayre and other people who are, fairly knowledgeable in the space, and that just hasn't gone as far enough. But it will ultimately lead to a licensing regime for both nations, both St. Kitts and Nevis and Antigua. But for the time being, there is no such thing. But to my earlier point being some 3 or 4 years ago, Nevis is still a fantastic place for cryptocurrency in the sense that, one, it's now legal by law, right? Not just simply tacitly approved. Two, citizenship, to obtain second citizenship in St. Kitts and Nevis has always been a great haven to that, which I've spoken about before. And three, from an asset protection, privacy, and other standpoints, which again I've elocuted on before, it's a great place. So to answer the question that I've been sort of fielding, no, there is no Nevis cryptocurrency license, but check back. Probably by the end of the year, you'll see some regulation on the books where you can actually obtain the license in Nevis, and also probably most likely in Antigua. So if you have any questions in the meantime, definitely hit me up, Adam at AdamTracy, TRACY.io, and I will talk to you later.